Puppets in Youth Work, 6-piece story making method. In this exercise, we had a chance to work with a method of making story, which is a very easy way to make a story. Instructions which clients should follow are that they have a paper and pencil and that divide paper into 6 spaces, and then you instruct them to write in each space the following. In the first space, they should draw or write about their main character, what the character is, what's his name, what is where he lives, and about the settings of the main character. In the second space, they write or draw about the mission or problem or task which has the main character, and that main character should cope with that problem. In the third space, you draw or write about the things that will help the main character to cope the problem. And in the fourth space, you draw or write the things that hinder the main character. In the fifth space, you will write about the main actions or climax of the story. It's about how the main character copes with the problem or the task or the mission which he has. And in the sixth space, you write what follows the main actions, what happens after the problems is coped or finished. So this is a 6-piece story making method, and for this exercise you can work with puppets which are already made, or you can make them with your clients. For the workshop where you make puppets by your clients, you need more time, so you have to count that time, that it will last for a few hours, because they need time to make their own puppets. In drama therapy, when you work with puppets, it is always better way to work with the puppets which clients made by themselves, because they bring to that puppet all their creativity. They produce characters by themselves. When your clients are finished with their stories, they had a chance to present it with the puppet, which they first really choose between the puppets you brought to them or with the puppet which they made by themselves. So you improvise a stage, and they have to improvise their puppet show in the room in front of the others. It is good to improvise, because during these improvisations their creativity comes out. So it is good for the clients to push them in these improvisations, because during the improvisations they will show their creativity. And when everybody had a chance to speak, to show their story, after that you have this part of sharing, where you can ask them open-ended questions, such as why they choose this specific puppet. Does this puppet remind them to something? And does the story which they made remind themselves to something from their lives, or while they were presenting their story, what they felt and how they felt about that? So they should speak about the associations which they have while they're presenting their story.